Hey yo, what is going on with the viewers of the tube? Tyler here of chicocrypto, coming to you guys live. I think. I don't know yet. I am not at home right now, you guys. I am actually traveling and at a friend's house, the Wompster. So I do not know if this is going to work very well, how the audio is doing, or anything like that. So let me know in the comments if the audio is going good and everything. What's up, everybody? Hey, no Theta. I'm not at home, so can't do the Theta stream. I mean, I could have done it. It just would have took a lot more finagling around and stuff. So audio only on left speaker. Oh, I forgot to do this. Thank you for letting me know that. Audio output. We want input properties. Uh-oh, I forgot how to do it. Let me fix this before I start, you guys. Sorry about this. Shit, I forgot how to fix this. Settings right here. Advanced audio properties. And then we want to go mono on input. Both. Alright, is that better, you guys? Is it now coming out of both left and right? Hey, Wompster, thank you so much for the early tip, man. You're the man as well, man. Howdy one, best VPN. And do you have an best VPN, and do I have a referral link? I use NordVPN. I don't know if it's the best. It's just the one I've been using. Fight prediction, Poirier. Got left channel on audio, not the right. There we go. We're good. Nice. Thank you guys for joining the stream. I appreciate everyone being in here and getting ready to see what happens with Bitcoin in the next 3 to 5 days, because there's a turbulent event coming, the Grayscale unlock, where a lot of Bitcoin are being unlocked, you could say. And there's a lot of people saying that we're going to be going down regarding this unlock, like Bitcoin is going to crash. Hey, Doobie Cook, thanks for the check 500, man. I got to ask you, do you live in Czechoslovakia? Or what kind of currency is that? Don Promego, what's good, brother? Looking and sounding strong, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Wayness, what's up, everybody? David, Endless Emotions, Trash. George Godwick, Ray Sandoval. Womp's house sounds huge, laugh out loud. This is a pretty freaking big house. So yeah, let's get into the content, you guys. Regarding, Bitcoin. And we're going to do some Tyler analysis. And as you can see, I said it's the final trap. We have been in basically a bear trap for the last month and a half. After we crashed down from 55 down to the 30, 40K range, we've been in the extended bear trap. I mean, they've been trapping, looking like we're going to break out, and then it goes down. Trap up there. Trap down here. Trap up here. Trap down there. They are literally manipulating the market up and down. There's a lot of money to be made on the leverage exchanges right now, because this is such an important range hitting right now. It's the range of, are we going to go into an extended bear market, or are we going to return bullish for the rest of the year? So you have bears shorting the crap out of it, and you have bulls longing the crap out of it. And these bears and bulls are getting liquidated by the manipulators on the regular for the past month and a half. They're just playing. And they will keep playing as long as there's money to be made. But as I'm going to show in a little bit, that money's drying up. Hey, Austin, thanks for the tip, man. I appreciate it. Howir K, thanks Chico, you're the best. You're the best as well, man. Thank you for the tips, guys. Tyler, can I touch on the MEV reorg Time Bandit exploit? The Alchemist Discord has been awfully quiet with Flash in its involvement. I don't even know what you're talking about, Carlos. MEV, when what Flashbox is doing, is actually being utilized by a lot of different projects. We're going to touch on that in the stream, but that's like a whole concept that I need to get into myself and research. I don't know off the top of my head, brother. Hey, Eric Munoz, greetings from Belgium. What's up, man? I am in the ambassadors group of UBT, so you will keep me updated. Thanks, man. Lino Falomir, cheers to an amazing weekend, Chico. I love you too, man. Out here on a wine tour as a driver, chilling in the ride. This video couldn't have come at a better time. Getting paid to watch. Let's go. Well, thank you for paying me and getting paid to watch Chico Crypto. That is pretty excellent. Laugh out loud. Intel genius. Chris McLean. Thanks for the tip, man. So yeah, there's a lot of trapping going on, but let's talk about, the crash. Everyone's being like, whoa, we are going down. And JP Morgan is confident Grayscale's July unlockings will crash Bitcoin below 25,000. And there was even another analyst, head of Guggenheim Investments, the chair of it, said Bitcoin crash risk taking the price down to 10,000. This guy Menard said. And actually just in December he was saying Bitcoin was going 400,000. Yeah, so funny how people can flip-flop. But people don't really know if the Grayscale, unlock, what the ETF unlock is bullish or bearish for the price. Willy Woo, who I'm, pretty confident he knows a lot about what the markets are going to do. He's been involved for longer than me. He's been involved longer for a lot of people, and he's continually analyzed on-chain metrics during that time. So he put out a poll, asking people, what do you think? Is it bearish, bullish, or I don't know? And the top is, I don't know. People really don't even know. So I'm going to try to clear up what this Grayscale unlock is going to really do to the Bitcoin price. So Grayscale, they have actually been buying the crap out of Bitcoin for this year. They started last year, actually, middle of last year, June, right after the large, crash in March. And they've been continually accumulating Bitcoin. But for the past 4 months since February, they haven't really bought any Bitcoin. They were the largest single Bitcoin buyer institutional for 6 months. There's no doubt about that. This blue right here shows you the buys, and now the blues have leveled off for the past 4 months. So people are really scared. They're like, well, all these Bitcoin are gonna get unlocked by Grayscale, so are they gonna dump all of them? I mean, there's the big date, they begin getting unlocked on July 13th, but then there's a big over 16,000 BTC unlock coming on July 18th. So this is actually an article from cryptonews.com, and they say, number 10, Grayscale GBTC unlocks are going to crush the market. According to Doorman, this is a nope. A buyer of GBTC shares is subject to a 6-month lockup. And while the biggest unlocks are happening over the next 2 months, which could lead to heavy selling of GBTC on the open market, this has no effect on BTC itself, as the trust does not trade BTC. Only the shares of GBTC are being traded. So these unlocks for some of these large investors aren't actually Bitcoin. I mean, yeah, there's Bitcoin behind it, in Grayscale, but then people who are getting the shares aren't getting Bitcoin, they're getting GBTC. So actually, GBTC could, in July 13th through July 18th, be the asset that is getting crushed. So some of you guys are like, well, why would this hurt the Bitcoin price, if it's GBTC getting hit and not Bitcoin? Well, let me get into that. Let me get to your tips first. Hey, Brandon Rolden. I'm glad to see you, man. I'm glad to be here, man. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I've been having a little bit of a rough week. I'm not going to try to hide anything. I'm sure you guys haven't seen me posting as much. But yeah, just a rough week. Been feeling down on myself, so What happened to BAO? Nothing. BAO is doing just the same as almost every altcoin. Markets are down, so BAO's down too. John McLuth. Hey, Tyler, safe travels wherever you are, man. Thank you. I'm actually in Modesto right now. Antonio Martin Velasco. Chico, watching you from Avila in Spain. What do I think of RSR? Love your content. The reason I covered RSR in the past is because of the PayPal connections, but now that doesn't look like that's the case. And there's other projects doing more regarding what RSR was trying to do, and they have more volume, they have more trading with that stable coin going on. I just think RSR fell behind personally. Hey, El Crypto Tavo. Thanks, Chico. I hope on-chain metrics help the Chico Army in Telegram. I try to post fresh info as soon as there is an important signal. Well, El Crypto Tavo, the Chico Army and the Chico Telegram group appreciates that. Hey, Pandemonium. Yeah, thanks for that. I did make some decent calls early in 2020. I mean, I'm hoping to do it again, you know. Most of my cryptocurrencies I invest in are long-term picks. So let's get back to GPT. Ooh, let me answer this. Equivocal Systems. What did we miss in the last live stream that was taken down yesterday? Hextards are claiming you backed them in that stream. That was an accident stream. Because I'm at a new place where I don't normally live stream. I'm doing it on my laptop and everything. I was just trying to set something up and test it, and I actually accidentally went live when I wasn't supposed to. Hey, Crypto Joni. Thanks, Chico. Much loves to you as always. Hugs right back, Crypto Joni. Thank you. Oh, Esmeralda Quintero. I'm a babe. Thanks. If you're a girl. So let's get right back into GBTC versus Bitcoin. So there is going to be a little bit of selling pressure. It's not because Bitcoin's getting unlocked. There isn't Bitcoin getting unlocked. The only time Grayscale, the actual fund, can sell Bitcoin from that fund is to pay for expenses. I mean, they've actually already got in trouble before for selling more Bitcoin than they were supposed to. So it's not Grayscale that's going to be dumping on the market. These Bitcoin it's Grayscale shares that are getting unlocked to investors. So this Anthony Highpoint on Twitter, he actually put out a great explainer on what's going on. He said, although I agree with you, I don't think the market is worried about Grayscale selling BTC. They shouldn't be. I mean, there's a lot of FUD out there that says it's coming, and some of the media outlets are making it look like that, but that's not happening. His interpretation is people believing the holders of the unlock, so like BlockFi, ARK Invest, some of these larger institutions will sell the GBTC, therefore creating a massive discount on GBTC. And then our players will then buy GBTC and sell their Bitcoin. They're going to pick up the GBTC at a discount because, some of these other players. So there's a worry that there's going to be a large arbitration opportunity, especially in the institutional side of things, where they're going to be selling their Bitcoin to pick up the GBTC at a discount. That is the worry of the crash. It's nothing to do with, Grayscale unlocking and dumping a ton of Bitcoin on the markets. But what's interesting is this is kind of already happening too. It's like some of these institutional investors, they saw this coming. So they want to pick up their GBTC early. So a few minutes ago, an interesting BTC filing was made with the SEC. This was posted just yesterday by Macroscope. Campbell Capital Management, based in Miami, reported owning 8,000 shares of GBTC. And it could have happened, this buy, sometime in April, May, or I would say it happened here recently because they do see the opportunity to sell and then pick up Bitcoin at a lower price due to the arbitration opportunities. And actually, CCM, back in April, they sent out a letter to their shareholders, investors saying that, yeah, they're probably going into Bitcoin and crypto. So that's why I would say it's probably April, May that they picked up their shares. So you're already seeing some of these institutional investors making this play. But some of the news outlets out there right now, like Cointelegraph, is saying that Bitcoin price will likely shrug off the 530 million GBTC unlock in July. And I do think it's going to shrug it off too. I don't think we're going to crash down to 25,000 like JP Morgan was saying. I don't think we're going down to 10,000. The lowest I think we'll go is what I've said for a long time, is probably around 28K. Bitcoin, that's a pretty significant resistance point, and that's probably going to happen. We're probably going to have one more dip next week down to around 28K. That's personally what I think. And then it will shrug this off. You know, this is just the institutional investors getting their piece of the pie as quickly as possible. But there is a big move getting ready to come. So the Bitcoin futures perpetual funding rate across all exchanges hasn't been this bearish, you could say. I mean, you can't necessarily call it a bearish signal when this funding rate goes negative, because the last time it went negative, we actually pushed up in price. Yeah, we had the March 2020 crash, but then it went from 3,000 up to, you know, a little bit more after. But here recently, the price has been going down, especially with the funding rate coming. But after these long periods of negative, there usually is a significant move that comes with Bitcoin. Of course, you know, back in March, April, we passed 20, or we passed 3, up to 6, up to 9, past 10, and then over to 20. Here, where's the next move going to be? I think it's up. Some people think it's down. I just think that this isn't over. Like, there's too much money to be made across multiple assets, not only Bitcoin, but Ethereum, especially with some of the bullish news that Ethereum has coming up with the merge EIP 1559 and all of that. But there's also other indicators out there that are saying that a big move is coming. The Bitcoin price consolidation may be nearing the end, indicators suggest. And this is technical analysis. This is based off of Bollinger Bands and bandwidth. So these Bollinger Bands or volatility bands, you know, haven't got this really low regarding bandwidth down to the 0.15 level we're at right now. There's only been 3 times it's really happened in the past year and a half. The breakout above 20K, also the breakdown from where we're at right now, and basically, you know, the price where we're at right now, and then basically right now we're right back down to this. So history has shown in the past year and a half, that when we get to this level, a big move usually does come within a month, you know. So we may have some more consolidation going down to 28K, you know, pumping back up in the 30K range, 35K consolidation. But I would say within the next month, I am hoping that we break out. Because if we don't break out here soon, a lot of the models are going to be just completely thrown out the window, the S2F model. And that isn't good for the long-term outlook for Bitcoin, especially with how some of the whales have really stuck to that model. I mean, that model is what drives the cryptocurrency markets. 4-year cycles, extending cycles. If that doesn't happen, you know, Bitcoin, it loses that draw. It loses all of that. And I don't think they want to lose that. LuxoCat. Hey Tyler, sorry to hear you're having a tough go at it. Please have a listen to the Tim Ferriss Gabor Mate podcast. It will help, I promise. Thanks for the suggestion, man. I will take a look at that. Tim Ferriss Gabor Mate podcast. I'll try to remember that. Not concerned too much with GBTC. What's concerning is the gamma squeeze with GME causing Lehman 2.0. Hedges are super over leveraged. Equities could crash. That is a big fear, but I try to stay out of Finance 1.0. Even though Finance 1.0 crypto are getting more intertwined day by day, I try to stay out of Finance 1.0. Hey, Infinite Machine. Egg yolk, brother. No worries. Hey, Chico, there are rumors that you joined the CIA. Is that true? No, I have not joined the CIA. Arthur Brito follows 2 people now. Organic FUD? Oh, who is the other? So, of course, we have Bollinger Bands that are getting really close. The bandwidth is down to 0.15 levels that really have shown in the past that a big move comes. And in the past, one has been up and one has been down. So, are we going to go down or up? I think up. But then let's talk about this. So this crypto token, I love this thread from him. He said, quick chat, let's say Bitcoin gets as big as everyone believes it will. People across the globe own it, and that's happening. Businesses have it on their balance sheet. That's happening. Nations hold it as a reserve asset. That is happening. Do you really think that the market makers, aka the manipulators, would not be accumulating as much as possible? Oh yeah, they would. Market makers would want a huge stack of coins before this thing really takes off. They own the vast majority of the assets out in the real world. Why wouldn't they want Bitcoin as well? They can't just let the price explode right to the moon and buy if they want to buy in cheap. So of course we're going to have a little bit of manipulation, especially as the market started taking off really quickly this year. I mean, we were pumping too fast, in my opinion. This didn't happen in cycles past. We were going way up, way too quick. It was looking like we were hitting 100K halfway through the year. In my opinion, 100K is the peak for this cycle, around 100K. So getting there that quick, I was like, whoa. But I was, at the same time, I was caught up in the hype cycle just like anyone else. So there is going to be a little bit of manipulation by these whales, which is kind of being seen. Crypto whales have accumulated over 2.2 million or 2.2 billion in Bitcoin in this just last week. Says a very respected and highly, he's on a lot of top podcasts. He's retweeted by Willy Woo. William Clemente is saying that over 2.2 billion in this past week has been accumulated by the Bitcoin whales. And actually, it's not a growing number of whales either, because if you look at the Bitcoin wallet sizes over 1,000 BTC over the past, 4 or 5 months, it has been actually dropping. So the number of wallet holders of large stacks of Bitcoin, we're having a decrease in the number of whales, but the whale sizes that they're holding is growing. William Clement said this regarding someone saying that, wait, the number of whales is going down. William said, regarding the second point, quite the opposite actually since May. Rather than the number of whales, look at the total balance they hold. It's going up. Less whales, higher overall balance equals the supply being concentrated into the older whales. The smarter whales, the manipulators, the market makers. Those are the ones that are really picking up Bitcoin right now. And then also, we got to look at Willy Woo. He said this, as the price grinds sideways, bearish, coins are being scooped off the exchanges at a very bullish rate. P.S. The latest sizing of withdrawals versus deposits are at local highs, at levels that signal a bottom. Whales are scooping. And this was just put out a couple days ago. So, again, you guys, I really do think we are going to have one last crash. This is nasty. We're going down. They're going to take it down to 28K. I mean, it's possible we hit JP Morgan's dumb 25,000. Well, they said below, but it's possible we touch 25,000 within the next few days. But it's just the manipulators pulling off the one last move. Let's get our coins cheap, and also it has a lot. They want to feed into the GBTC FUD as well, Harrison Carnegie, hey Chico, what do I think of PSwap token and Polkaswap built on Zora Network? Interoperable DEX for the Polkadot and Kusama. I like it. I think it's one of the better DEXs out in the It's one of the only DEXs out in the Polkadot ecosystem. But I haven't bought any, picked up any. I hold Zora's Validator and XOR. So this is some pretty interesting stuff out in the world right now. Optimism is looking to go live, and it also looks like Arbitrum is going live around the same time. And this actually connects to Uniswap. So of course you have Optimism, Arbitrum 1. But yeah, it looks like there are UIs, main UIs for Uniswap on Optimism and Uniswap on Arbitrum out in the wild. These are screenshots. I haven't found them yet, but it does look like it's an L2 alpha at the bottom. So this is out in the wild right now, you guys. So Uniswap is on Optimism. There's trading going down, and Uniswap is on Arbitrum. Super exciting because this is layer 2. A lot of people think the layer 2 on Ethereum is going to kick off another DeFi summer because, of course, the fees, you know, last run, getting up to $300 for an Ethereum trade at the peak, you know, whoa, on Uniswap, that's not sustainable whatsoever. Hey, Chico, Apple set to announce a $2.5 billion purchase of Bitcoin on Monday? Altcoin Gordon said that? Oh, that's pretty exciting if true. So Uniswap, in my opinion, is a buy. Uniswap, in my opinion, is a buy no matter what, because if you look at volumes on the exchange, it's pushing up into the centralized exchange levels. It's going to, volume on Uniswap will eventually outdo Coinbase. It will eventually outdo Binance. It's just going to be a matter of time. I think DEXs are the future, so Uniswap is a future coin hodl. I mean, I'm hodling every single last lick of my Uniswap that I got airdropped to me, and I picked up more. But also, there's something bubbling in the markets right now regarding NFTs. Like, I almost didn't think there was going to be another NFT surge, but what's going on here recently makes me think it's highly possible. Muse is up. Muse is one of my favorite NFT projects out there. Low market cap, only 21, but this is the Uniswap of NFTs. A lot of Muse got hit really hard with Uniswap v3 coming out because of the NFTs with Uniswap v3. People thought Uniswap was going to come out with their own NFT trading platform. That was a rumor. Didn't happen, so this is the Uniswap of NFTs. Trading volume through Muse is not that much right now, but just like Uniswap in 2019, even into early 2020, nothing. Like, it takes some time for people to realize, and it'll happen with Muse too. But if you look into top coins here recently, NFTs coins are surging. Over 24 hours, you have XFun up 63.5%. Keanu Inu, I don't even know what that is, probably garbage, is up 55.9, but Flow's up 33.4, B20 30.7, NFTX 27.4. These are all in the past 24 hours. You look at other coins, majority of other coins are down right now. And then there's also Alluvium up 24%, Axie Infinity up 22%, the Sandbox up 16.3%. NFTs are having a little hype cycle. There's no doubt about that. And one I'm really liking, and I might have some cool stuff coming with them here soon, is Alluvium. They just actually released their staking June 30th, so about 11 days ago. And you can head on over to staking.alluvium. Pretty sweet staking dashboard and everything. But this is an NFT based game where you actually battle your NFT monsters for Ethereum. You win Ethereum. So it's actually doing something which I thought a lot of other projects should have started early on, is having some games where there's a pool prize, you know, an actual incentive to play their game, financial incentive. And Illuvium's doing well. But now it's time for a sponsored segment of this video that actually has to do with NFTs, and this is from Polkacity. So what is Polkacity? Well, they're actually building their own game, and it's actually more of like a virtual world, where they are going to have NFTs within the games that are actually going to earn you cryptocurrency. It depends. It's kind of like staking. So the more people that utilize your NFTs within game, the more profits you earn from those NFTs. And the game is being built as of right now. It isn't fully complete, but you can buy some of the assets in game to start earning. So you can buy taxis, you can buy gas stations, and there are other items in game that you can buy to earn off of them. So here's some of the other items that you can get in the game. This is from their marketplace. Some of the new assets that have came out are the Polka Canoe. Features of that, 20 POLCs per week, a 94% APY, water transportation, 672 units, and there's 328 units sold. The Polka Royce earns you 600 POLCs per week, 113% APY. It's a high-class vehicle. There's jetpack, but there's also sold-out items within Polkacity already. More than a few. But they have some big announcements coming. Of course, this is the old, front page of their website. They have revamped their website and coming out with some new stuff regarding their marketplace. So the marketplace is getting a full revamp. Ooh, Polka Truck. It's kind of like Cybertruck. I didn't see that. And there's even billboards within it. And of course, as you can tell from the name Polkacity, they are focusing on the Polkadot ecosystem. And they actually do want me to cover this because this is sponsored. I have to follow what my sponsors say, and I don't necessarily like it, but I will talk about it. They do have a Polkacity bridge over from Ethereum to the Binance chain. Not a big fan of Binance, but that is there for those who want cheaper transaction fees. You can move your assets over to the Binance Smart Chain. I would probably recommend they open up the bridge to a few other chains. Of course, they're going to create a bridge to Polkadot, but they got to wait for Polkadot to be ready for them. And also, all the contracts have been certified and audited by Certicay, so they are good, ready to go, been audited. All right, now let's talk a little, and of course, you guys, links for everything Polkacity are below. So check them out if you're interested in a game with NFT assets that earn you actual revenue for just, having them. Hey, Anton Aries, great content, Chico. It would be good if you did a review of mintme.com, the Patreon of cryptos. Possibly, I don't know. Sounds interesting. Hey, Chico, thoughts on Wilder World, 3D NFT metaverse, supported by Anamika Brands and Digital Currency Group. DCG even tweeted about them. Sounds interesting, Steve. I may have to look at that as well. Thank you for your tip. Videos teaching project research and what to look for. Fadal Sadindin, I don't know what you're asking. Are you asking for a video that teaches you how to research cryptocurrency? That's a hard one because there's lots of avenues to go down the crypto rabbit hole. It's not just a plain, hey, this is how you research crypto. You got to use multiple outlets. You got to be quick on your feet. Maybe I might look at that. Come on, Chico Army. Scotty P Crypto is saying 1,686 viewing. Only 412 likes. Come on, Chico Army. I agree. 100%. So now let's talk about MEV. Because actually some person was like, hey, what about all this going on with reorgs? Well, Phil Dion said, in a reply to Lily Zoo, said Flashbots have disincentivized the search for real solutions. And then Phil was like, a laugh out loud no. As someone who's been working on mitigations for years, Submarine Sends, he did that with RE Jules, advising Uniswap, hundreds of conversations with various DEX projects, MEV mitigations got zero industry attention until Flashbots came around. And actually, Stefan George, he liked what Phil Deanne said. And Phil Deanne said, started talking to Stefan. And I love seeing this in the industry. Everyone thinks it's all about competition, competition, competition. No, it's about working together and building some of the best solutions. Competition actually breeds innovation. So, I mean, competition isn't a bad thing, especially when it's friendly competition and they're working together to create awesome solutions. So Phil replied, since Stefan D. George liked this, I'll say, Gnosis was the shining exception that has always tried to design for MEV. Years before anyone who would have said the letters and took a deep dive into MEV, long before it was viable. Credit where credit is due. And Stefan's like, thank you. Thank you for your efforts. With Flashbots, our products have finally found a product market fit. And that is CowSwap. So CowSwap is a DEX aggregator that, you know, protects your trades from the sandwichers, the manipulators that are trying to get you to pay more so they can make a little bit of money off of your back. So CowSwap is actually a competitor, you could say, to MistX. But the Go Step is actually... dang it. I may have to go back one. Oh, there it is. The Go Step, he actually said, underrated tweet to Stefan George, who has a competing product to the Go Step's MistX, you guys. So, it's not about beating each other down. It's about creating good products that can work for people. You know, and they can take ideas from this product and implement it into their own. That's the beauty of open source. But I'm still a fan of MistX. And this tweet from Alchemist Coin just proves it. It says Flash and Go Step trade at mistx.io. Alchemist and MistX is more integrated, more close to the Flashbots organization than Gnosis is and CowSwap. That's just plain and simple. There's way more people supportive of, from the Flashbots organization, supportive of Alchemist Coin and MistX, and the other way around. So MistX, Alchemist Coin is still my choice. No doubt about that. Hey, Porte Lucis, what happened to my girlfriend Kennedy? I don't know. Where is she? Kennedy, where are you? Actually, when I worked in Yellowstone, there was a girl named Kennedy that I thought she was pretty babish. If you're watching, Kennedy, I miss Yellowstone and I miss you. Matthew Piazza, very important info regarding Energy Web. Check your Telegram GMs, Chico, the Gandalf GIF. Matthew, I get so many freaking messages on Telegram, especially not being here. I've been gone for the past week and I haven't been, you know, checking my Telegram. It's filled to the freaking brim. I will look for that regarding once I get back into my Telegram messages. And one play 5. Thanks for the $20 tip, man. Sup, Chico? Check out the Qcoin community chain. EVM compatible. Gonna have another BIP type run. KCS up heavy because it's the gas for the KCC chain. Interesting. KuCoin's putting out their own chain. I mean, it could follow Binance trajectory. I'm just not a big fan of Binance or centralized exchanges putting out their own chain, because it's just a centralized EVM compatible chain. Might as well just use what's already out there. Use XDAI. So, Twitter and Square CEO Jack Dorsey has confirmed that Square is building a Bitcoin hardware wallet. So, this might tie into my next week first video. I don't know if it's going to come out on Monday or Tuesday, but I have been diving in because there's a big event that the next tweet I'm going to show with Elon Musk, where Jack Dorsey and Elon are actually going to be talking about Bitcoin. And again, I think a lot of this ties into each other. I think Elon, ARK Invest, Jack Dorsey, and all these guys have something up their sleeve where it's going to blow the markets, especially when it's announced what they're working on. Again, I don't want to reveal what I'm going to talk about in Monday's video, but I've talked about it in the past. I do believe that there is going to be some mining integration with the next version of the Tesla Powerwalls. But regarding that silly Elon, the markets hate him for some reason. The markets loved him when he was pumping Bitcoin. Now they hate him because he doesn't, whatever. It's hilarious to me that people can flip-flop like that. That means you have no spine. If you flip-flop like that, what the heck? But Elon kind of went after Bitcoin and Ethereum and kind of put Doge on the pedestal. He said, BTC and ETH are pursuing a multi-layer transaction system, but base layer transaction rate is slow and transaction cost is high. There is merit, in my opinion, to Doge maximizing base layer transaction rate and minimizing transaction cost, with exchanges acting as a de facto secondary layer. Regulated exchanges, yeah, I don't get that, really, how exchanges can act as a second layer. But, again, Elon is being Elon. He likes to tweet, he likes to cause a stir, and he's proved that in the past. Don't put too much weight into what he's saying, in my opinion. Put weight into what he's doing, not what he's saying. Shawans Jelani, do I think DOT will pump this month with ERC20? With Ethereum, you mean, brother? DOT, if the markets go up, everything goes up. Bitcoin needs to find itself and, find a bullish momentum. And with Bitcoin going up, it raises all ships. It depends on Bitcoin. Even Ethereum depends on Bitcoin right now. As much as people don't want to believe it, yes. If Bitcoin goes down, Ethereum goes down. If Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum goes up. So it's more like you should be saying, do I think DOT will pump this month with Bitcoin? I do think Bitcoin is going to pump this month, but I do think Ethereum is going to pump more. Polkadot could pump extremely more, especially with parachain auctions being announced on Polkadot. They're happening on Kusama. I think they're on the 4th or 5th round. After Kusama, everything goes good on Kusama. They're going to start doing their first ones on Polkadot. Hey, Scotty P Crypto. Xerion just raised $8.2 million in Series A funding. Does that mean airdrop is possibly back on the calendar now? And Kennedy, Tyler likes reading by the fireplace, long walks on the beach, puppy dogs, kittens, and bunny rabbits. I do like a lot of that. And you guys too. You gotta sub to Scotty P Crypto. If you haven't subbed to Scotty P Crypto, all 1,000 of you in here, go sub to Scotty P Crypto, please. Please. It would be good for you. I'm sure a lot of you are subbed in here, but if you aren't, go sub to Scotty P. And he put out a We Love Chico Crypto 2 weeks ago, because I've been struggling for the past, month and a half. I'm really having a hard go of things, but Scotty P has been there to bring me back up. Love you, bro. Raphael, blockchain, big day for decentralized contract insurance. Today starts Bridge Mutual version 1. I know Bridge. Gonna have to check that out, because if they are putting out a DeFi insurance that's actually working, that's pretty big news. Thanks for the tip. Pew or SAPL. Hey bro, sorry I just joined. Maybe you mentioned it already. What are your thoughts about True? Are you still bullish on it? Yes, I still hold it. True is the ones working on possibly Ethereum. So yeah, I'm holding that one because there is a possibility they are part of something bigger than people realize with Ethereum. If you look into the space coins, which cryptocurrencies are being shot up into space, Ethereum and Dogecoin. Richard Ambrose, any opinion on FCL? Tyler partnered with Luxo and advised by the CEO of Ocean Protocol. Any updates view on INTX? They have many working products now. Cheers, brother. Thank you, Richard. I haven't heard of FCL. And Internext, I think that's INTX, have many products. I know Internext was trying to do a decentralized storage platform, so if they've got that out, that's pretty interesting. Or am I thinking of the wrong one? INXT. No, yeah, Internext. I knew that. Token symbol. I appreciate your tip, man. But yeah, I actually don't hold either of those. I did a sponsored video for Internext a while ago. Armando Ramos. Thumbs up, right back at you, brother. Alpha Blockchain. CC is the only YouTuber. I like his live streams more than his normal videos. He talks normal in the live streams. Well, yeah, you got to kind of put on a persona with the videos, you know. So the live streams are about as real as Chico as you're gonna get. I put on the what would you say? The TV voice in my regular videos. So another one I'm actually looking at, you guys, is Unit Protocol. This has a serious amount of TVL locked up, and it has to do with stablecoins. I mean, if you want to look at something that's moving farther, someone asked about RSR. This is one that's moving 100 times faster, 100 times more TVL. Basically doing what RSR was doing, but just doing it on a bigger scale and quicker. They have over 277 million locked up, and I think their market cap is about 38 million. So, yeah. But this is basically what RSR was doing, but on a quicker, faster, larger, just much bigger scale. Oh, wait, I skipped a bunch of stuff. Holy mackerel. Oh, so this was not the best news ever because I had a prediction that there was more to the launch date in the Gamestop code than what meant that I have made 2 videos on that. Well, Matt Feinstone, he was the head of the blockchain for GameStop, said this: the launch date field in the GameStop NFT contract was a nod towards the anticipated date of Ethereum's next upgrade, the London fork, which was meant to be mid-July. EIP 1559 greatly improves the UX of... See, I don't believe this for 1 second. Mid-July is not July 14th. Why would you pick July 14th? You would pick 15th. That's... No. You're bullcrapping, Matt Feinstone. Stop trying to throw people off the trail. No. If you wanted mid, you pick mid. 15. I mean, If you wanted mid, it'd be 15.5 because there's 31 days in July. You wouldn't pick 14. No, if you're, yeah, that doesn't make a lick of sense to me. We picked 14th because it's mid. No, you'd pick 15. But whatever. He's saying that it has nothing to do with, you know, a possible crypto dividend. I mean, he didn't not say that. He just said that's what the launch date was supposed to mean. Feinstein. But regarding some other altcoins, there's some actual big things you can make with XRT right now, Robonomics. This is one of my top Kusama Polkadot parachain projects out there because they've been working with smart contracts and crypto for the some of the longest time than any of these projects. A lot of these projects are brand new. XRT first started their platform on Ethereum in 2016. But there is, for their crowd loan, a risk-free contribution. You can put down Kusama, and you can get, for every one Kusama for their summer crowd loan campaign, all participants will get 3.5 XRT on the Robonomics Frontier Network. And this is no matter if they win or if they don't. It's basically risk-free. You put down your Kusama. If they win, great. You know, you'll actually probably get a little bit more of a bonus if they win. But if they don't, you're still going to get 3.5 XRT for every one Kusama you put down. So, yeah, this is one I'm going to be participating in. And another reason I love it is because just July 1st, guess who announced a partnership together? Ocean Protocol and Robonomics. And Ocean Protocol actually tweeted about it. They said, this year we partnered with Robonomics, a tool that enables connecting ROS-compatible devices to the data economy. Read their latest blog to learn how to connect IoT devices to the Ocean Protocol and examples of value-adding use cases. So, and then hashtag the year of scaling. I knew I skipped something. All right, now we are to some people's favorite time of Chico Crypto's live stream. It's where people pay me to decide if I like the altcoin or not. I take altcoin questions at the very end of my streams. So if you have any questions regarding altcoins, you know, is this good? Is this not? What do you think of this? I'll give my truly honest opinions. Just on, you know, looking at the website, looking at some key indicators that are important in my opinion, and I can give an opinion on that. Hey brother, I've quit Siggy's for 9 months. Stay focused. Each day gets easier. Your thoughts on Zoronomics Forum and Zora's synthetic token XST? My thoughts on Zoronomics Forum. I don't know what you're talking about with Zoronomics Forum. And their synthetic token is actually new to me, XST. That's pretty interesting. Hey, Guinness Stash, what's up, brother man? Tyler, what's up, dude? Did you see Bob Metcalf joined Origin Trace Labs Advisory Board? Old school meets the new school? No, I didn't see that. Origin Trail Bob. Oh, wow, yeah, inventor of the Ethernet. That's pretty big, actually. Origin is, yeah, a good project. No doubt about that in the supply chain. They're probably one of the furthest along on moving that forward. What are my thoughts on the Mina protocol? I haven't looked into it. I know they're trying to do the lightest blockchain ever, blah, blah, blah. But if it's its own blockchain, it really doesn't make me feel good, because trying to compete with Ethereum and silo yourself off, you're not going to be able to do very well in this market. It's been shown time and time again. So they got to have some interoperability with Ethereum, or it's a losing battle, in my opinion. But I mean, light blockchain, that is interesting. Only 22 gigabytes versus 300 gigabytes for other blockchains, and they keep increasing. I don't see any Ethereum compatibility, though. Hey, Robinson Bachu, thank you for your tip, man. Check Genie, an NFT swap platform being built by Vasa, one of the top devs. I know who Vasa is. Check Genie, an NFT swap platform. I don't think it's on here. I can look in Twitter because I know Vasa. Genie swap. Ooh. Well, like I said, competition isn't a bad thing. I mean, I love Muse. Muse is the first one to create, you know, the ability to swap NFTs and create pools, liquidity pools for those NFTs. But competition breeds innovation, so not upset that we're seeing Genie put out that. Do I still like BAO? Yes, I still hold all my BAO. Haven't sold a lick of that. BAO chicka wow wow. I'm waiting for synthetics. I said that even when I've covered BAO. I mean, I want synthetics. That's the big... I mean, even in the Sushi Swap blog post where they talked about BAO, that's the big thing. You know, they're talking about BAO is the synth part of Sushi's ecosystem. So that's when I'm going to get re-excited. I'm really waiting for that. And I understand a lot of the stuff they had to put out here recently, the farms and everything, is what was needed for a base layer to create these synths. So they're building, and once it's built, I'm going to be excited. Don Pro Mega, rooting ICP, Internet Computers, to fail the money backing ID programming, Google, Apple, and Amazon. What? Insane Clown Posse, Don? I'm not a big fan of ICP. Any thoughts on CQT, Covalent? No thoughts personally, off for the top of my head. See exactly what they do. One unified API, 1 billion possibilities. Is this a competitor to the Graph, maybe? Okay, backers, but except Binance Labs. Not a fan of that. But they do have Coinbase in there as well, and Alameda, Delphi. You can get a free API key? Nice. Interesting. I may have to take a look. I mean, blockchain data is massive. The reason I love the Graph querying and indexing protocol is because data. You got to have that data put together and readable for blockchains to use, or it's worthless. So, yeah, kind of interesting. Hey Chico, Carbon Swap seems to have interesting features coming up. What's your opinion on its future in general in the energy crypto sphere? Thanks. Hey Walden New, great question, man. I really feel that Carbon Swap is going to be where some of the first energy assets are traded in a decentralized manner. Some of these carbon credits and stuff, of course, they have their regulated exchanges, but you have a lot of protocols and housing and communities that are going to start generating their own, and I don't think necessarily they can sell these credits themselves. So there's going to have to be decentralized exchanges built. The regulators are just moving too slow, and that's the beauty of decentralization, is you don't got to wait for them. You can create the next generation financial products yourself. So again, I think that it's going to play a massive role in the early trading of energy assets. I was telling you about mintme.com, Chico. How about you check their webpage? They have their own blockchain, their own token, and they seek to mimic what Patreon does through crypto. Again, you guys, if you don't watch my channel that often, I don't go out to outside links. I don't. Oh, so luckily they do have a... Here. 64 cents in 24-hour trading volume. That's not the best. How long have they been out for? I'll go look at their website since it is on CoinGecko, but I don't think this is it. Yeah, this, what the heck? Oh, no, monetize yourself. It's basically just a social platform, create a crypto yourself. It's a mineable coin, that's kind of interesting. Tyler, keep your head up. You do some of the most thorough research on YouTube. Has your feeling on a possible GameStop NFT release on 7/14 changed at all? Well, I talked a little bit about that regarding Matt Feinstein's tweet. I thought it was going to be an NFT crypto dividend that they were going to launch. I knew they weren't going to be launching the GameStop NFT platform on 7/14. I knew that. They're still hiring people. They're still building their team. But what Matt Feinstein, he's the head of blockchain at GameStop, he recently said was that launch date field in the GameStop NFT contract was a nod towards the anticipated date of Ethereum's next upgrade, the London fork, which was meant to be mid-July. And that's what he's saying, is that's all the launch date meant, was a nod towards EIP 1559, which I think is ridiculous. I don't believe that, because if they wanted it to be mid, you would pick July 15th, not 14th. 14th isn't even in the middle. But maybe they're thinking 2 weeks out of July. I don't know. I don't believe it. Luxorian Luxo. Woohoo, Chico. You Luxo so good. I appreciate it. Luxo's moving too. And regarding NFT platforms, Luxo is the creme de la creme. Not pumping like the other NFT coins. I mean, it had a little bit of a pump earlier today. But it's on the downtrend. I don't know, what, did Bitcoin take a little dumper? No, not really. There was a little bit of manipulation, too, going on. Like, when I was going to start this stream, I was like, damn it, Bitcoin's pumping. And then I was like, oh, there we go. That makes more sense. Hey, Scotty P Crypto, thanks for all the support and love all the time, brother. No problem. Much love to you. Would you address the NFY thing so that the haters will STF you? Tired of seeing it pop up like you're not allowed to realign your holdings. Yeah, so I realigned some of my holdings, you guys. NFY is a smidgen of my portfolio. I hold a little bit in a wallet that's not public, but with the public wallet, my trading wallet, I did reinvest into another project, which I am allowed to do. I don't have to shout to the top of my lungs, I'm getting out of this crypto! I am an investor too myself, you guys. I'm a public investor, unfortunately on YouTube. I mean, sometimes I wish I wasn't because it's, yeah, I mean, people are assholes and they tell me I can't do things on my own and try to make money. I'm like, what? No, I can too. So yeah, out of my trading wallet, I did go into some other cryptos. Wagar Ansari, hey Chico, your thoughts about Build, Arte, Unify being merged into one governance ETH OS token. The swap will happen in August. All three projects took a huge dump. Love you, man. I think that's good. I like that they're trying to put it all into one token. I don't know why they tried to launch, 3 different tokens, but I think that's better. I mean, yeah, it sounds great to have this token, that token, that token, this token, but if you're one ecosystem, just have it one token and have that one token utilize the functions that you had planned for all the 4. I mean, one token can do multiple things. Unless, you need an ERC20, you need an ERC721, but most projects don't. So I think it's great. Wagar Anzari, hey Chico, your thought, oops, I just answered that one. JQ, hello Mr. Chico, have I explored Strongblock? It helps solve the decentralization part of the trilemma and incentivizes blockchain node holders. I have not. Doesn't look like it's on here. I will look in Twitter because Twitter is safe. $48,000 nodes? If that's true. $2,000 nodes in the past 4 days too? That's interesting, but I don't know if I believe it. That's a lot. They're all being pushed out of Singapore too. That's suspicious. Yeah, that's suspicious that they're all coming out of Singapore. Like, majority of them. I mean, Singapore doesn't have that many people. I don't know if I believe that. But lots of nodes are good. Pirate Chain and WoW are very interesting. Privacy coins are on my radar. I just need something to happen. Regarding exchange, yeah, actually, you know what? I need to get into my privacy coins here soon. Because, I mean, it doesn't matter what the centralized exchanges do. They're losing power, and they're losing power quick. Decentralization is, DEXs are the way. And there's no shutting down some DEXs out there. And Pirate Chain is one of the top, I don't know how good their privacy is compared to others, because they haven't been in the news regarding entities trying to break it, but if there is one privacy coin that can't be broken, still to this day, it is Monero. But I'm sure they have entities trying to Trojan horse their way into the Monero development community to figure out how to break it. Brandon Rolden, you think Matt's tweet put that post so the people shorting GME don't run away knowing that? I don't know why Matt tweeted that, really. Someone asked him in the comment thread about that, like, why did it take you so long to say this? You know? I don't know, and it's just suspicious that it comes out, you know, 5 days before it happens. He could have said this a long time. People have been speculating about that freaking launch date since the launch date was revealed. You know, in May. June. I don't remember the exact month. But for a good little while, people have been speculating about what that launch date is. Why would he let the rumors bubble like that when he could have just said that a long time ago and shut them all down? It don't make sense to me. Hey, Pioneer, thanks for the 50 euro, man. Very generous of you. Thank you. Pioneer, probably. Good to see you live and well. Have I heard of... Thank you, man. Have I heard of the OG Floki? Been rugged twice and came back alive with a bang. Quite a community. Do you think story like that can make it a top contender? It's been rugged twice? Well, that sucks. I mean, you want to be careful. If this project has been rugged twice... And that looks like the rug of rugs, but now it's back. I mean, depending on what happened, you know, I don't know exactly why it's back or why it's making a resurgence, but there is a $5 million worth of 24-hour trading volume. You just want to make sure this isn't the last, hey, let's try to squeeze out a little bit more money. Make sure that it is back, you know, and it is real. And I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones Vitalik dumped. I'm not 100%. I appreciate your large tip, man, but again, just look into what's going on with the resurgence. Why is it resurging? Why is it pumping like this here recently? But I'm not a big fan of meme dog coins. There's too many of them. It's just ridiculous in my opinion. The only one I think you should be looking at is Dogecoin because of what Elon has been tweeting about. You know, there's obviously something going on with it. SpaceX, the space coins. There's something happening with Doge. I don't know exactly what it is, but this is the only meme dog coin I would be looking at is the OG. Dave Simo, look into vector space AI, VXV, creating data sets for huge companies like S&P, Morningstar, and Microsoft Azure. I've heard of vector space. I would like to actually get, you know, the actual information regarding the data sets being built by them. Why does Imble have Ocean Protocol logo? I thought that was Ocean at first. Yeah, I may have to do some research into this one because I would like to see, you know, the data sets that are being built and why are they being built. And I wonder if they have anything going on with Ocean. I may have to look into it. I appreciate your tip, Dave Simo. Hey, Chico. Hey, if Chico likes synthetics, he will love Cap Protocol, the green cap, and its community. Enjoy Cap Protocol. Coming up on here. I will look into Twitter for you. I'm not finding it even in here. That green cap. I don't know, man. Not coming up. Sorry, I would look into it if I could find it. 2030, and I appreciate your €5, man. Chico, when are you going to do an honest review of Polygon? It's the leading scaling solution by far. Most TVL capitulated Aave and CRV to number 1 and 2 in DeFi. Polygon is commanding liquidity. Well, what's funny is Polygon and Aave is Aave doesn't even trust Polygon. Aave controls the keys to their bridge. Basically, Aave created like their own Polygon fork. They have their own bridge because Aave doesn't trust Polygon to keep security of the funds. Polygon isn't transparent about what they are. There's no doubt about that. They aren't honest about what they are. They're not honest. They are a side chain controlled by a few validators. Just like XDAI, just like Binance Smart Chain. At least Binance Smart Chain admits that's what they are. They're not trying to lie that they're like the most decentralized out there. Polygon tries to BS and Plasma, blah, 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 blah. No one's even using the Plasma version of Polygon. It's all the Polygon sidechain. Polygon has a lot of money. So yeah, they're getting projects to come on top of them by saying, hey, we're going to give you all this money. They're like, heck yeah, let's do it. Money talks. Money talks. So probably, I've talked about Polygon on multiple occasions in Matic. Probably never going to do a review of it because I don't like it. I don't think it's good for Ethereum. Look at Cake Wallet. Met them in Miami. You can trade Monero and BTC in the wallet. Takes away the CEX issue. Our dudes were chilling it at the Cake booth too. Cake Wallet. Ooh. Over 100,000 installs they got on April 5th. It's been a few months too. Does look interesting. That's a funny meme. Monero transaction. Let's see who this really is. It's nobody. That's exactly what's happened with like the FBI and CIA. They have broken other protocols, Zcash. They've broken Bitcoin, of course, Ethereum. They have not been able to break Monero. Alex, Balat, man. Hey, Chico, good to see you. Good to see you too, man. Stay healthy. I'm trying to. Really trying to. Kaylis Andujar. Hey, Chico, thoughts on ChainX and if I still hold? I actually never held ChainX. I've talked about the Polkadot ecosystem projects that I hold. I, of course, Energy Web, Polkadot, Kusama, Robonomics. There's a few more, but I've never held ChainX. I've been looking at it and eyeing it. I may have to look again. They're going for the dot auction in 2021 or past that. Need to update the roadmap. Kili Sandujar, thank you for the tip, man. I appreciate it. Hey, Chico, your thoughts on RMRK protocol? Canaria? I've never heard of it. Not showing up on the gecko. RMRK. Ew, first NFTs on Kusama. Interesting. I just don't understand how they're on the Kusama mainnet without winning a slot. I may have to look into this just to understand. They've got to be on their own chain as of right now, because yeah, only 4 projects have a parachain slot, and I don't think they're even live as parachains yet. But I mean, if they are moving on NFTs on Kusama, that's big. Appreciate the tip, Cypher Reader. Speaking of synthetics, from Thomas Wright, is DAO's Shadows Network a slow rug or just bad tokenomics during a bear trend? Well, let me look at the price to see what's going on with the price here recently. Well, yeah, they just got a bad timing. Of course, they launched, during the downtrend. I mean, if we get a resurgence, projects like this can resurge. But, I mean, if we don't, it's just, yeah, some of the worst timing. But, I mean, the same thing happened to some other projects regarding synthetics, too. Even before Synthetics Network was called Synthetics, it was called something else, and it launched at the worst time in the 2018 bear market, and now look at Synthetics. It's one of the #1 top 30, 40 coins out there worth billions. And this is the same concept. I mean, I forget what they were called before Synthetics, but they were just like this. It's possible, that projects make a resurgence if they just keep their head down and keep building. But to do that, you need to, have the funds, have the team, have the people in place. So hopefully that's true with these guys. Ren. I like Ren, so that's interesting. But yeah, it's most likely it doesn't look like a rug to me per se. I mean, the team's not public or anything, which is but if they have a functioning D app, it's usually not the case. Even though I don't think you can trade any of their derivatives yet. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, unfortunate timing with them. I would stay away from projects like this as of right now. I mean, if you're a bag holder, you can bag hold and wait and hope and pray, but Shawan's Jelani, Pirate Train R is on KuCoin, and check Wow, Narrow. Wow. I've heard of Wow. It's, Wow Narrow. Actually, I haven't heard of Wow Narrow. What the heck is Wow Narrow? Oh, it's a meme coin on trying. Oh my god. So stupid. So stupid. Wow Narrow is a Doge-inspired CPU mineable privacy-centric meme coin. It was fairly launched on April Fool's Day in 2018. Jesus. Crazy. Painter. Sorry, man. I do have to tell a story of Floki. New team took over, saved all the community holder funds, made contract deflationary, send them back money. And boy, oh boy, it's flying. Best wishes. Again, you guys, this is just what I'm going to say about WoW Narrow. I don't care about meme coins. Like, I do not give a licking crap about them. They're most of them are just completely worthless. And cool that this is surging, but not going to like a meme coin. Unless it's Doge. Simple, right cap to CoinGecko. I have no money for tips. The green one. This will be a revolution. Strong team, secret devs. That's not a good thing, per se, the secret devs. There we go, we found it. Low trading volume. Got to see how long it's been out for. Not good. Built on ETH, so that's good. I like the simplicity, though, of their website. I may have to look into this. Oh, it's on Arbitrum, too? Interesting. Not a bad tip. 2030. I appreciate you tipping me when you're all out of money. Man, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Pulse Chain. Could we see a similar event to the Bitcoin BSV fork that dumped prices in 2018? ETH fork. Many will migrate it. Looks. YouTube channel? I don't think so. Oh, KQD. Wow, I wasn't notified of your live streaming. That's BS. Screw that. I've actually done a few sponsored segments on CKB, DJ Texas. Yeah, and they do have some big VC backers. My thoughts on staking ETH WBTC on Uniswap. What do you mean, Raymond? You mean adding liquidity to their pool? You can't stake on Uniswap. I mean, you can have liquidity, and some people can build some staking protocols on top of liquidity tokens, but you can't stake on Uniswap. Adding liquidity to the pool might be good. Chico, Kick Token wants to do a sponsored segment. Well, tell him to send an email. Hey, good morning from Australia. What's up, G? What's my take on ICP? Their music is crazy. Uh-oh. My mouse died. I think. Oh, and my chat is powering down too. Oh no, this is not good. Everything's falling apart on me. I can read from here though. Oh, I almost hit 2,000 live viewers too? This was awesome. Last time I only got like up to 1,600. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. Let me let this chat reload itself. Because my tablet went down. Oh, come on. Load. There we go. Now we're getting close. Uh-oh, it's dumping people? Is Bitcoin dumping? Oh, General Collins, no problem, man. Thank you for the tip. Appreciate it, man. Oh, I like Benchmark. Rebase coins are really interesting me here recently. When I talked about Benchmark last, it was a sponsored segment. But they are a rebase coin. But one of the big rebase coins that I'm liking, and others in the space are liking too, is Ohm 33. Yeah, Ohm's been great. With the staking rewards, basically, even with the crash, I didn't lose anything with the staking rewards. Super good. Wish we could tip in crypto. You can, actually. You can, in all the description of my videos, I have a tip. Ethereum, Litecoin, oh no, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Ethereum, not Litecoin, what am I don't even like Litecoin. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Kusama are the three you can tip me with. What's the best email to contact me? It is thechicocrypto@gmail.com. It is in the description of all my videos too, you guys. So, yeah, you guys, I do appreciate all you guys tuning in for the stream. I have answered a good amount of questions, and I think I'm going to, take off for the rest of the day. Go hang out with Wompster, have some fun while I'm here in the Modesto. I like Polkaswap and Zora. There's no doubt about that. What was I going to say? Again, you guys, I wish I could be more... What is the word I'm looking for? More transparent, I guess you could say, about how everything's going on in my brain right now. But I am going through some stuff. And of course, I wish I could post content as normally as I used to. Daily, do a live stream on Saturday, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. And I don't even know if I'm going to continue being a crypto YouTuber for the rest of the time. I mean, there's a piece of me that wants to take some of the funds I've made and go travel. Something I've always wanted to do is, go travel the world. Go see everything that I've been missing. And, yeah. So, it's hard for me, you guys, because I love you. Every single one of you. But, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I love creating content. I love crypto. But there's a piece of me that wants to stop. Just being honest with you guys. So I don't know what's going to happen. but I will be here. So, appreciate you guys. What the heck? I don't know what happened to the chat. Yeah, but it has... What? Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened right there. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do, you guys. If you don't like me crying, then I mean, this is an emotional thing for me, brother. It's, yeah. I've been doing this for 4 years, so it's hard for me to give up something that I've built like this. But there's pieces of me that want to go and do what I've always wanted to do. So, yeah. I love you. So, I don't know what I'm going to do, but changes are coming to the channel. If it's me creating content again and on a consistent schedule, that may, but it may be me going. So, I don't know. My heart is like having a battle, you guys. Like, big battle. 50% of me wants to keep doing this. 50% wants to stop. I appreciate that, Scotty P. So, I appreciate all you guys. Just wanted to be 100% honest with you guys, because you are my Chico army, and hoorah, baby. So, I'll see you guys maybe on Monday, maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. But, I mean, if I am taking off, you know, and I'm stopping the channel, I will let you guys know. I will make a, hey, I'm leaving video, so you guys would know. So, yeah, you guys, I will see you guys hopefully here soon. If not, just know that I'm trying to fix myself. So, see you guys then. Peace out.